card into Grand Finals, which is going to be Nexus versus L-Vis.
I don't even think we're gonna make it, brother. I'm not gonna lie.
I need another drink. Let me finish mine.
I'm saying,
yeah.
The last one was tough.
Cheers. Let's go ahead. We'll put it on the
ASMR for y'all.
Come on now.
We got Nexus, who said Nexus actually before this set, he went up to the top of Mount Rubidoux. He looked in the direction of the moon and he cawed like a bird, like a fucking eagle. And he knew that he was gonna win this set. And here we are in Grand Finals. Will destiny shine upon our hero?
Standing at the top of a mountain and saying "hands off my cock" is crazy. Now,
But that's base, low key.
honestly, you know what would make me really happy is seeing L-Vis actually reset this bracket.
That'd be crazy.
Because I don't think Nexus was the one that knocked L-Vis into losers. I believe it was skill.
Yes. So
This is definitely not out of the realm of possibility. Obviously, a lot of the aerial momentum and damage that Nexus is able to accumulate, he's not going to be able to do it as easily when it comes to dealing with Metaknight.
right. And talking to both of these players prior to them even meeting this far in the bracket, both of them had a strong opinion about the other.
That was gross.
What was interesting is hanging out with Nexus. I got to hang out with him for a little bit. He said, "I'm gonna see L-Vis and Grams," and L-Vis said that he was gonna see Nexus and Grams.
Damn.
Both players said that they were gonna dog each other out. So this is what I'm most excited to see. This honestly is like some genuine unspoken beef.
Yeah, no, this is for sure shonen anime territory.
I'm saying.
We have the two main characters.
No, this is some World Star. This is some we got beef like fuck you and your hood. Like this is some fuck you and your dead homies type beef right now.
Jesus.
I'm
Yeah, and
saying.
it's not going to get any better. Beautiful side B. He just needs to finish the edge guard. He just needs to finish the edge guard.
Yo, shout out to the
There
guy
it
that
is.
called peeking a power bottom, by the way. I don't think peeking's a power bottom, but
Nah, I got too much power for all that. But I appreciate you. Happy Pride Month.
happy Pride Month, baby.
Man.
You ever been to a Pride, by the way?
I have. I actually went to one in WeHo. and
The WeHo Pride was actually
If
crazy.
you ever want to feel pretty,
Yeah.
I guarantee you there's a gay man that thinks that you are the talk of the fucking town.
Easily, yeah.
It's
WeHo
incredible.
Pride was super sick, and fucking Long Beach Pride, super dope.
Really?
Two
You
of
went
my
to Long
favorite,
Beach?
yeah, two of my favorite prides.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Yeah, I mean, I'll say this much about like Pride. The soundtracks is fire.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers have great musical taste, especially if you enjoy the 80s.
Honest to God, like swear to God.
If you said, "Oh, I want to dance with somebody," it's a rap.
Yeah.
It's a rap.
Those some stylish people. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to my shout out to my Up-Smash community. But yo, shout out to my
Shout out to my Up-Smash community is a funny ass thing.
shout out to my kings and queens out there.
Kings, queens, and everybody in between. We
Everybody in
appreciate y'all.
between, I'm saying.
GameLab-Smash number 93, Road to Wave Dash. It's your boy, Onemustfall Gaming.
My godmother actually a drag queen. Believe it or not.
Actually, what?
My godmother's a drag queen, or my god queen,
Oh, that's fire.
I should say.
That's fire.
Big shout out to Raven.
I think a lot of the discourse around drag queens and whatnot is really disingenuous for a lot of reasons. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. You're just scared and your masculinity is fragile. Calm down, bro. It's okay.
If you're tripping about stuff like that, you
don't have real problems. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what to tell
sometimes
you.
I wake up and I like think about how like conservatives just make talking points for stupid shit. And I'm just like, I don't make enough money to care about half of the shit that y'all care about. Like, I have bills.
Ooh, bro, let's talk about that jab at the ledge right now.
Yeah, and can you
Put
pay
them
his
up,
bills?
man.
Can you pay his telephone bills? Can you pay his
saying.
automobiles? Then maybe you could chill. No chill on L-Vis's edge guard. Great
At
stuff
all.
there, and he's still going for it.
And that man used all the tools that Metaknight has to duff out every recovery option that my man Nexus has. Nexus, he may not look like the smartest tool in the shed. However, he
Talk
is
to him.
very intelligent when it comes to this character. But L-Vis all over that ass right now, like a belt to a bad child.
Yeah, and they may call it abuse. L-Vis calls it optimal.
He calls it discipline. And he is disciplining his child right now. Shout out to Eric, Fat Eric Tyrant, you big bitch. I wish you were here, but you are not, so.
What's your favorite curse? Like, what's your favorite curse word?
Bitch.
My favorite, and just because, it might be specifically because not everybody can say it.
Like favorite, like.
It's just like one
like American or just all time?
I mean like all time. Like
Bellin.
Who?
Bellin.
Bellin.
No, Bell.
Bellin. Oh, Bellin. Oh,
Bellin.
no, that shit is fire.
Yeah.
That's actually different.
Like if somebody calls you a Bellin,
you gotta be a dumb bitch. You gotta be a stupid ass motherfucker. Like for real.
You gotta be fucking E-Man on production.
Still found a way to put a little salt in there. I like that.
I love my brother, man.
Absolutely. There's no love if you get treated completely well by all the people that you're close to. Or at least in the black and people of color community. Beautiful.
Ooh, Cyclone, Hurricane Katrina.
Katrina.
Gas, bro. I wish I knew how to throw it. I wish I knew. What do they call that?
Madonna. Voguing.
Voguing, yeah. I wish I knew how to vote. I don't know how to do that fucking.
I literally, I
can do the squatted vogue where it's like, honestly, I can get, I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, no, you was fucking it up. The only one I could do is this.
Yeah.
I could give myself the frame.
Bro, that'd be fire if we did a GLS vogue off. That'd be crazy.
Look, there is a lot to be said about the pride community. I will say this much. Just like how L-Vis took that stock, never mind, I couldn't make the parallel. But gay people know how to party. That was the whole point.
Hey, honestly, gay people do know how to party.
They absolutely. Ooh, and L-Vis knows how to shut a motherfucker up. Jesus.
L-Vis, actually, I'm not even gonna put man's business out there.
I mean, L-Vis for sure is playing like a big titty bitch.
Right.
He's playing different. Like, he knows that he has all of the tools he needs.
Double D energy for sure.
Oh, absolutely. He's playing like there ain't nothing in his Rolodex but big titty energy. I'm saying. What a confirm they're finding. Damn,
and that's the easy bake stuff right there. You know, you're gonna get those dash attacks and the up airs. You want to get that uppy. You're up a stock percent. You're chilling. You know what I mean? You're trying to get whatever you can get if you're L-Vis right now. Oh, was that up tilt
the gentleman? What?
Crazy.
Let me escort your ass to the blast zone.
Tap that man's chin. Blast him up. He said, here's the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Boom, boom, boom. That's the stop.
Yeah, that was clean as hell. I love when the Holy Trinity pans out. Come on now.
Same, bro. It's good people.
Call it the Holy Trinity good people. It's so funny, bro. Oh, my God. You had a Catholic wedding, right? Also, congratulations once again.
You were there.
Yeah, oh, no, it was a wonderful time.
I have a really great shot. Did you watch my last stream where actually I premiered my wedding video?
No, you got it back?
I got a really good video of you dancing in my,
Oh, let's go.
Song,
that was I will say that the reception was so much fucking fun.
I'll send
that was super fun.
Big shout out to my man Peking coming out to my wedding. All my boys actually came out, man. It was a great time.
It was a very good time.
Probably the proudest moment in my life so far.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be a part of it, but so is L-Vis finding that confirmed. He's happy to move on a little bit in this loser side of Grand Finals. It's not like it's the end, but it seems like L-Vis is starting to outplay Nexus in inches. And if there's anybody I know that can make up that distance in a significant way, it's Jelly Sports L-Vis.
And if there's anyone that understands the importance of inches, it's members of Gel.
Goddamn right. You goddamn right. Game number 4.
Number 4,
We've
baby.
seen so many game 5s today, but the game 4 has been a swing game because it's essentially saying, look, whatever you were doing, it's not working on me from the competitor side. However, I don't think that Nexus has an answer to the pressure and the patience that L-Vis has been showing, because he's extending his advantage state in such weird positions. That's it. That's his first ladder of this entire set, bro. That's nuts.
And Nexus popping off right now to L-Vis. L-Vis does not give a single shit about what my man Nexus has to say.
like,
And I was getting ready to comment. I was going to say.
What a whiff punish. No. Okay, I was so glad that Nexus was able to grab ledge because he has been getting cheesed at ledge.
I was just getting ready to say that historically, Game 4s have been insane. Now, granted, if you're up going into Game 4, you have the clear momentum. Now, let's say game goes to game number 5.
Yeah.
You just lost Game 4.
Of course.
The momentum is in the clear shift. And at that point, it becomes 0-0. You know what I mean? So if Nexus can close out this game, I'm super interested to see what he has in stock for this final game. Because if Nexus doesn't close this out, we have a potential reset. And then we got to go back to 0, baby. We're back at ground 0.
I honestly think that we'll see the reset just based on L-Vis's play.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Nexus turns up in really, really interesting ways. So a lot of the ground game has been just all L-Vis. But as you can see, he cannot get a word in edgewise. Oh, and he was looking for the F smash just to take him down. And L-Vis not able to cheese the stock with the side B. You can see that he's not looking a loss for words, but he's been put in the blender, and he don't know what fruit he is right now.
Bro,
for sure.
It's literally turning this man into a salsa right now because before we literally looked back at the stream, my man L-Vis was up.
Yeah.
Stop.
Bruh. I'm very impressed. And oh my God. And it's hang on. This might be actually be it. I'm sorry. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
GG's in a handshake, bud.
Wow. And
GG's
and here's something I have to say about Nexus though. Even in the heat of the battle and whatnot, Nexus has calmed down so much in terms of how he used to react to losing in sets. And that sort of restraint is admirable based on where he came from, right?
Nexus is all smiles right now. I'm looking at him right now, and you know what's scary? It's Nexus with a smile.
I agree.
Also, Demon, I see you out there in the chat. Demon, you look like you TikTok dance before every set.
Calm down. Demon has got.
This is the Ghost main before every set.
That's not even the popular dance. It's whatever the baby put out. Make the ghetto bitch put their hand on their knees.
Hands on the knees. Oh, that's burned.
Oh, it's burned as fuck.
Speaking of burns, that first stock. Speaking of.
Hey, I love when comms gets unhinged. I love that shit.
Only here at Game Labs, baby.
Does he say Ghosty Main? Is Ghosty Main the one that said Fed Up? I fucking love that song.
Ghosty Main is the guy that said,
Fed up. I'm fed up. That shit is so gas, bro.
He said, AI.
That shit is gas. I can't really.
I love Ghostman. I'm actually a big fan of Ghostman. I love all the North Memphis rappers. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Man, North Memphis. I'm a big fan of Ghostman. Big fan of
Suicide Boys. Ghostman? I like Ghostman.
Juicy J.
Juicy J. Oh, come on.
3-6 Mafia.
Anybody
bro.
that use like that sound. What is it? The chopped and screwed. Chopped and screwed. Anything from that era, like any inspiration, it's usually fire. But
said. I don't want to quote Slob on my knob because that's too cliche. But what do we got? What's another Juice main? He goes.
What, 3-6 Mafia?
Yeah, dope motherfucker.
I would find a Juicy main one. I mean, bands will make them dance. And it'll also get Falco wherever it's supposed to be. Yeah, the audio is fucked.
What's your favorite? Do you have like a Memphis rapper that you like? I feel like Memphis rap, in my opinion, cadence-wise, is the best kind of rap, period.
So to say that I have a favorite Memphis rapper would imply
Juicy J, Project Pat is like with that Drake song. He says, "To be ahead in this bitch, drink syrup like it's liquor."
Honestly, before Young Dolph passed, he was very high to me because I never really listened to Memphis rappers like that.
Right.
Because that wasn't my bag. But there's just something about like the voice, the inflection that kind of got to me. But I think Project Pat, just in terms of inspiration, I'll say that he's up there.
You fuck with like Chris Travis and them?
Not as much. I haven't explored them as much.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't want to misspeak. Is Ghostman considered rap? He wouldn't be able to consider shit else.
So Ghostman is weird. I feel like he dips into metal. He also dips into rap.
Yeah.
And I respect it, but
Absolutely.
I respect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you respect where rap came from, so you can't just like give him that title. Like,
If you listen to the Suicide Boys' most recent album, they do something. It's called
they're still together.
Suicide Boys. Yeah, they just recently came out with an LP, a really great LP. It was like a 2-part LP, and they have a song with Ghostman where they kind of emphasize on that South Memphis or North Side Memphis like flow.
Fire, hang on. Oh, and
that's
the down tilt to down smash. And I know because there's nothing worse than talking a bunch of shit and then seeing yourself staring down the barrel of a 3-0.
I'm saying.
You know what's wild? Because honestly, I don't know if you've been watching tournaments recently. That's been happening to MKLeo because I think he's had to kind of pull off the pedal to the metal when it comes to believing, yo, I'm going to win every single tournament, because he's been finding himself beaten by players I'm guaranteeing he did not expect to even lose a game to.
And what's impressive about this, like this game in particular, like I'm more into melee, but what I will say is that in this game, there's no such thing as like a skill gap. Like,
I agree.
If somebody works harder than you, they're going to beat you. This is a game of working harder than your opponent.
Absolutely.
And MKLeo, this may not be the case, and I'm speaking from a completely personal biased standpoint.
That's it. That's it.
Send you to the next realm, sir.
Yeah.
But maybe he feels like, I've reached that level, I don't give a shit. And the next guy is like, yo, I'm playing MKLeo. I need to fucking blah, 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 channel all my brain power. Like, that's the cool thing about Ultimate. If you outwork your opponent,
third person. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. Oh, I'm sorry. E-Man.
If you outwork your opponent, that's it.
Yeah. And I agree.
Wait, sound
it's
is
2-0.
what's up with sound? Let us know.
All right, good stuff. I don't know what's up with sound, but I definitely agree with you. Like, there's so many characters in this, and there's so many like determined individuals. That's why I'm so excited to play Street Fighter 6.
But that's the thing is like what I mean, what I'm trying to say by that is like with there being so many characters, you literally just gotta outwork your opponent.
Agreed.
Every character has a tool or something that just takes the stock or cheeses the stock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you're playing like Little Mac or some bullshit character.
Oh
like,
no, this is it. Oh no.
Some upper strings.
No.
Bah.
This is no. Okay, great air dodge out.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like L-Vis is playing at a level I don't think that Nexus can keep up with. I don't think that Nexus thought that he was going to lose.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
No, never mind. Oh yeah, it's 2-0.
L-Vis.
I was ahead of myself.
L-Vis.
I was ahead of because it's a few. No, it's 2-0. I was just ahead of myself, but I was right. My bad.
Demon, bro, you're about to get banned, Demon. Demon, you're about to get banned just because.
Don't ban Demon. That's a cool kid.
Whoop his ass, L-Vis!
Damn. Talk to him.
Bro, Nexus was geeking right now.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you got to take it personally. Once again, we talked about how you talk shit, and just like the MKLeo metaphor, when you big yourself up to a point where you don't think you can lose, the fall hits so much worse.
It hits.
Yeah.
And right now, my man Nexus is playing with his back against the wall. Now, when you have your back against the wall, naturally, at least this is what we're taught. Naturally, there's two.
Oh my God!
There's two reactions.
Yeah.
And that is fight or flight.
Yeah.
And my man.
Hang on. Go ahead.
My man right now just flew off to the right of the blast zone.
What did Falco say?
Falco
I prefer
said,
the air.
I prefer the air. And honestly, he's taking air Falco off to the blast zones because right now my man L-Vis running away with this dude. But what I'm saying is, my man Nexus needs to dial down. He needs to figure it out. Because right now, either he's shaking in his boots, or he's fucking determined to go to hell and back to bring this back.
And he's cleaning that up. Like, obviously, I think Nexus feels really, really enamored with making sure that his confirms do the most damage and that he's in an advantageous situation at all times. But the fact that he had a fair ready for that punish was like amazing. Ooh, but here's the thing, L-Vis, he hasn't had to really put his foot off the brake, right? Whatever he's been doing has worked. Oh, man. Just like that dimensional cape and getting back to stage. Oh, that was a great option. Falling off of the stage, throwing out that back air. I mean,
you know what I kind of want to touch back on how L-Vis has been using his down airs, like to create that space between that line. It was like an interaction or two ago. He did a straight double down air. Like he threw one down air that got caught on shield. And then Nexus dropped shield and he got caught with the second down air and he almost got a follow-up off of that. I really enjoy how L-Vis uses literally any tool that he has to try and go for those like setups, those kill confirms.
That being said, I mean, we got to appreciate the fact that Nexus, in his mind's eye, he has never been in a losing situation here. Right. And the down airs from L-Vis have been a great mix-up just to decide whether or not you're going to need to have like a stage tech and whatnot. However, he is not out of this in any stretch of the imagination. 40% on him, even though Nexus played his heart out to make sure any of that damage happened. And I mean, one hit. Good match. I like that rapid jab. It's like, get off of me, please. There's nothing that I have offered for you. However, is able to find it off the fair. The up smash, a second up smash, and he's just punishing the fact that Nexus is still pressing buttons.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I feel like Nexus is pressing a little more buttons than he would want to. You know what I mean? Like, he has his back against the wall, and honestly, I don't feel like he's shining. Oh, that back air actually almost did it. But I don't feel like he's performing.
And that's, you can take that, right? It's not the start. Yes. I can say based on the gameplay that we saw in neutral and Nexus' advantage state, what he decided to do when L-Vis crossed up his shield, how we punished that. I don't think that this game is falling out of his hands, but this would definitely give me pause if I'm Metaknight to stop and say, all right, whatever I was doing before, that momentum isn't there with me. So I need to go back to basics and make sure I close out a set before it gets away from me.
Now, speaking from a personal standpoint, at that point, me personally as a player, and this is a bad habit, and I feel like this is what causes me a lot of sets. When you're ahead in a situation where you could take the set and you drop that set, it feels a lot more draining going into the next set.
I absolutely agree.
So I feel like as long as L-Vis can get over that feeling, you can take those. You know what I mean? Like how you were saying, like L-Vis can give those up. L-Vis, you know, he's up 2-1 right now. He can still close out the set with a win right now. You know what I mean? He can afford to even drop another game. Absolutely. But it's just a matter of what your mentality is going into the second game. Me personally, I do get discouraged in these kind of situations. Now, L-Vis as a player is a whole lot different than I am. So we'll see what he has here as Nexus tries to close out this first stock. Nexus with a great % lead, too.
Woo. And man, every button is getting pressed. Obviously, I love what L-Vis did there. Was very patient on landing. And he's waiting for, once again, L-Vis to pick first. But there's that side B and finds the confirm off the up air. Like I said, if you're L-Vis, doubt didn't creep in until you realize that you were one game away.
It's crazy because both of these guys are playing they're playing very passive, but once they hit their beginner mark, like they take it to as much damage as they can get. You know what I mean? Like
Nexus catching the double jump in neutral.
Nexus caught him with that side B and hit him with that backer to take that last stock. Yeah, and that bear's gonna do it.
Yeah, no, that's textbook. Metaknight is always going to be able to reset on ledge and find what he needs to. However, what great SDI there from Nexus, getting out of a bad situation, making sure that he was not at the % range, and now he reset on the platform, but was able to DI away. Great stuff.
How does the SDI work in Ultimate?
When you get sent into tumble is when SDI kicks in. So technically it was DI first. However, I love that mix-up with the back air on the platform. Understanding, look, you're expecting to parry one hit. Uh-oh, the game audio is weird. We're just gonna mute it. Sorry, y'all. We're having a couple audio technical visuals. It's all good. Go see Spider-Verse 2.
Also, Demon, you suck.
What did Demon do?
Not a whole lot.
Oh, word. Just enough.
I'm actually a big fan, big Demon fan.
80.
Huge Demon fan, actually.
All right, and
All right, I think we're back to normal. Bro, I gotta piss like a racehorse.
I mean, if you need to, I would just stay here. I think that this will decide the set, regardless of where the momentum ends up. I love how passively Nexus is playing, making sure if he's going to punish, what gets thrown out first. The side B away, he's keeping center stage, and it is mattering so much against L-Vis, who is caught in this corner, having to deal with all this pressure.
That was a nice up throw to back air coming out from Nexus, building up that percent right now. Wanting to take this into a game number 4.
One dash attack away from taking this.
Oh, yeah. Both players, too, actually.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't know about both players. Nah. Nexus sees
Wax
that game
ass.
5. Yeah. Wax on, wax the fuck off. Well done.
Damn.
And we're going to a game 5 of Grand Finals. What a turnaround from the 3-0 that got us here.
I'm saying. Was it a 3? I thought it was like a 3-1.
3-1. Let me put some respect on Nexus' name. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Nexus,
I'm gonna go pee real quick, actually, too.
do your thing. Gio,
Nexus trip.
can I get a drink? Can I get a drink? Oh, okay. Damn. 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 Damn, Noto's saying, fuck Gio. That's why he never shows up. He's scared.
I'm fucking tired.
I feel you like a motherfucker.
Dog. All right. Game 5. Fucking L-Vis decided to throw this whole fucking
I just
his whole Smash career.
it's kind of wild. Like, obviously, I think Nexus has adapted in a hardcore way.
No, I give my props to Nexus. Nexus knows what he's doing.
Absolutely. As soon as L-Vis is kind of just jumping in place when it comes to deciding what his timing for landing is, he's a little bit more confused than you would think. And look at that confirm, 100% already on L-Vis, missing that down air. He needs to make some damage happen, and almost ends up spiked, does have to re-grab the ledge, but misses his dash attack, which would have confirmed into something, and there's an up air taking the first stock. Jesus.
So this is what happens when you fucking throw. You think you have the lead and you fucking throw and start playing shit like Pit and shit like that. This is what happens.
I swear to God, bro.
This is what fucking happens.
Now, I can't be too mad at it because I'm here for people enjoying playing Smash.
Oh, that's true.
You know?
People do that too. People do that here too. That's crazy.
Oh, and he tried to get too much of a punish off of that, to be honest with you. However, mashing a little bit in neutral, only 28% on L-Vis. He needs to keep this damage down. However, Nexus is not with the shits.
This fool has the momentum right now.
All the momentum. 78%
Yeah.
on Nexus. This stock needed to be gone yesterday, bro. Jesus.
This fool's in the heat. He's looking for blood.
Yeah, he ain't finding a goddamn thing in this medical office. Come on now, Nexus needing to get back to stage. Doesn't burn any of his recovery options, just a double jump to get back to stage. And Nexus just kind of poking items in neutral. I'm gonna throw out a fair, I'm gonna throw out a nair. Nothing too committal. However, L-Vis throwing out everything he's got in the kitchen pantry. That shit ain't killing either. Ooh, committing hard to an up smash.
I wish we could zoom in on these faces because they're getting serious.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to get it together, right? Because he knows that he had this in the bag and the very tip of Metaknight's sword catching him with that tech chase.
But he's gonna get that return. He's gonna get that check returned right now.
I was gonna say that ROI is stupid.
He's at 120, so like fucking there you go.
Damn.
The check bounced.
Yeah. And here's the thing: bounce that ass into a ladder combo, or it might be curtains for L-Vis.
Yeah, he's got a little ass window to fucking pull this shit off to make it.
If he can't
last
take
hit,
this
last
stock within like 50%, it's kind of a wrap.
Yeah.
Because that means that Nexus has scouted out all his landing options and he's punishing accordingly. Uh-oh. Hang on.
I hate to see. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Great air dodge. He maybe a little bit greedy with the dash attack. Maybe should have waited for an
He
option
might have
for ledge.
another one in him.
Ooh, Jesus Christ, that
Here's the
smash
setup.
comes out fast.
No, no, he can't.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the grab, up throw, back air, no. Oh, oh, goodness gracious. Woo! The neutral.
Oh, no!
And too much dip on his chip. L-Vis ends up losing Nexus.
Let this be a lesson to all you guys.
Bruh.
Stop fucking around in
Stop
GLS.
fucking around in GLS. Number 93 going to Nexus, taking it a reverse 3-0 over a nervous L-Vis, unable to close it out. My goodness, great stuff.
God damn. I wish I could give it to a IE
Yeah.
player today, but
Yeah.
Nexus deserved that win.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, look. What is the distance between fucking around and finding out? It's got to be short.
You can find it here at GLS.
GLS 93, fucking around and finding out.
It's 2 hours in traffic. You find this shit out. You find this shit out real quick.
On God and them, bro. If you spend 2 hours in traffic, maybe you just build different.
Hey, if you spend 2 hours in traffic and decide to play secondaries, you deserve this shit.
That's your ass, bro. That's your ass.
Hey, the GLS is here to fucking for you to bring that shit.
If you ain't come with the shits, don't be surprised when it knocks you out.
Yeah.
But he's still, he's still leaving with some bread, but he's not leaving with the prize.
He's getting paid, but he's
Yeah.
not getting the full pie. Like
It happens.
He can have sex with the crust, but he's not gonna get the fucking cream filling.
I'm never.
I was quoting American Pie. What the fuck? Get back here. All right.
What do I do with that?
GameLab-Smash number 93. Once again, next week we have Waveland, a pre-local for Wave Dash. Happy birthday, Sydney. Sydney, happy birthday.
Oh, wait, not me, her.
Hold on, we'll do you right now.
My birthday.
Uh,
That's true.
happy birthday. Here's our birthday girl. Happy birthday,
What
Sydney.
am I supposed to say?
Whatever, just say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sydney is our bartender. Happy birthday can right there. She looks really good for